I'll keep you updated, alright? Oh, well, this is it. The final day. I feel something nudge my shoulder. Natsuki? I rub my eyes and see the same nurse from earlier. The dawn of the final day, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Must have been yesterday, even. She explains that Natsuki was discharged an hour ago, and her emergency contact was called to pick her up. Yeah, talk about keeping you updated. Emergency contact? My chest feels as if it has collapsed in on itself. My heart has turned into a literal black hole, and is sucking up everything. That has to be her dad. I jump from my chair, rushing out the hospital without another word. Natsuki, I'm coming! Making my way to the nearest bus stop, I glance at the schedule posted on the stop. I don't have 10 minutes to spare. Hell with it. I depart from the stop, sprinting down the street to get to her house. I need to get her out of there. God knows what he'll do to her in the state she's in. Not to mention the property damage and the fact that we've stolen from him. They let her out of the hospital so soon after she tried to off herself. Like, yeah, that's actually a good point. you think they would at least keep her in there for like 24 hours, keep her on suicide watch. It's like, well, it is what it is, I guess. And like, but that's like the main problem with like both this mod and Redux is that they had to find some way, some good reason to have Natsuki off herself, and well, this is the best they could. This is the best they could come up with at the time. But still, I consider it better than what they did in Redux, personally speaking. I didn't even have a chance to fully explain to her what Yuri was doing. That I was totally against it, and even had to threaten Yuri just to get her to stop. I can see her street sign as I slow down to a jog. As around the corner, I see him. Her father is planted on the balcony where I first overheard his conversation. Yeah, I can really see him up there. I really see him up there on that balcony. Clear as day. He's smoking a cigarette, taking a deep puff from it. Yep. What are those, Marlboros? I can't tell if it's the running or the stress, but I feel as if my heart is going to leap from my chest any moment. I can't go to confront him about this directly. Not now. He'd kill me. I need to wait for him to leave. I hang a left, deciding to head back home. After a short while, I return to the familiar view of my house. I head up to my bedroom. I undress, noticing the bloodstains on the sleeves of my blazer. She tried again. Everything in me feels as if my life is tearing apart, all because she's been taken from me. I launch my jacket as far away from me as I can. With no one else to vent my rage, I drive my fist into the desk, causing the contents of the shelves above to topple over. An issue of Parfait Girls and some papers fall to the floor. Looking down at the mango, I notice a word on one of the papers. Hero. I place the poem back onto my desk carefully and get dressed as quickly as possible. Well, you know what they say, third time's the Nah. You just had to say that, man. You just had to. I search through my house for anything I can use to protect myself, just in case I do have a run-in with her father. Nothing other than kitchen knives. If I'm caught in public with one of those, I'm dead. What do you mean caught in public with one of those? Just freaking hide it. What is this, Britain? You can't even go around wielding knives? I was like, well, then again, they do have a big stabbing epidemic. So, I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess I'm going empty-handed. Again, this is why this needs to have taken place in America. Second Amendment exists. I head towards the front door, noticing the closet in the foyer was left open. Out of habit, I close it. Not before seeing Natsuki's jacket and the scarf I bought her. I can't tell what's driving me anymore. Is the rage directed towards her father? Is it the anxiety caused by her actions last night? Or is it the voice she's left by being taken from me? I slammed the closet door, running out of my house. Man doesn't grab his trusty shank. Big cringe indeed. I can see Natsuki's house. I stop running and walk inside. And walk instead. I'm not wearing running clothes, and I figure that someone in a long sleeve shirt and jeans may seem out of the ordinary. I step away from the gates of her home. I can see her father's car parked in the driveway. I continue down her street and round the block. I see a bus stop with a bench across the street. I'm gonna sit here until I hear his car leave. Bro, he's about to camp the bus stop. The car is a performance vehicle. I'd be able to hear the obnoxiously loud engine from a mile away. I check my phone for the time. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half. And she's still in there. I need a drink. My tongue feels like sandpaper. I stretch out and stand up, heading quickly to the store nearby for a can of cola. Cola! It's just the same fucking soda! Back and refreshed, I pass by Natsuki's house. The car is still parked in the driveway. I'm coming for you, Natsuki. I promise. I'll get there eventually. One of these days, I'll be able to walk through the door. Again, I round the block. This time, walking around and sitting down at the bus stop on her street. I stay there, motionless, fixated on the house's gate. A hand on my shoulder breaks my concentration and makes me jolt to my feet. Stalin, what are you doing here? I, it's private, Monika. Sorry. What are you doing here? I was gonna check in on Natsuki. You told Sayuri and I that you two broke up. I stopped by your house as well, but you weren't home. We didn't break up, Monika. Her dad took her back after I took her to the hospital. So what, you're just gonna sit here and stake out her house? And why was she at the hospital? I choke on my words, but by the look on Monika's face, she can tell what I'm trying to say. Was it because of Yuri? I nod. I didn't think she'd take it seriously. Why don't you just go knock on her door and ask to see her? I can't do that, and neither can you. What are you, retarded? It's not for me to explain. But if you knock on that door, Natsuki might get hurt again. What do you mean, again? Her father, he's a piece of shit. To be honest. Oh. Jesus. I understand, Stalin. Do you want me to keep you company while you wait? I don't think that's a good idea, Monika. You should probably get wherever you're going. It's getting late. Okay, Stalin. Let me know if there's anything you need, okay? Just call me. You know what they say, better call Monika. I nod and give her a weak smile as she stands and walks away. Finally, I hear the engine start and the headlights illuminate the driveway. This is my chance. The gate opens, allowing the car to burst from the driveway. I didn't see anyone in the passenger seat, She must still be inside. I sprint towards her house. I need to act fast. I'm not sure how long he'll be gone for. I'm banking on her being holed up inside her room, like last time. So it shouldn't take long to pick her up and take her to the police station. This can't go on any longer. I won't let it. Seeing as the knocks provided no response, and I'm not taking no for an answer, I brace myself for impact and swing a small rock into the glass window of the door. The glass shatters. I know exactly what the consequences would be if her father caught me trespassing like this. But I don't care. I jam my right hand through the window and unlock the door from the outside. Natsuki, I'm coming! It creaks open and I slip through, slamming it behind me. Peeking through the downstairs of the house, she's nowhere to be seen. Definitely her room, then. Alright. Prepare yourself, boys. It's about to get real. I nearly find myself sprinting up the stairs, shouting her name. Natsuki! It's me! I noticed that the remains of the door frame I'd left behind have been cleaned up, leaving a vacant entrance to her father's room. Curiosity washing over me, I take a quick look. Her father's room is an even bigger mess than hers was all that time ago. The cupboard is gaping open, clothing littering the floor. Desk drawers torn open, their contents spilled. A fast food wrapper glitters the bed. I reach out and feel it. It's still warm. That must have been from before he left then. Backtracking to Natsuki's door, I nearly trip over on what appears to be her shoes, strewn out neatly in the hall. Remember what she told me about knocking. And what happened when I didn't. For my own safety, I rap on the door a couple times. Natsuki, it's me. Nothing. Oh, the hell with it. Swinging the door open, Yep. Natsuki? Damn. No, I ain't crying. I ain't crying, you're crying. No. I'm not here. This isn't happening. What the fuck? Is she alright? It's like, man, nah, she just comes back to life. She's like, no, I'm not fucking alright. My entire body feels cold. I can't even feel my heart beating anymore. I drop to my knees. She can't be. Natsuki. She's gone. The only girl that I've loved like this. She's been taken from me. I want to scream, but I can't make a sound. The overwhelming urge to vomit nearly overcomes me. But my sobbing suppresses the bile in my throat. I can hardly breathe. I can't even see properly, my tears fogging my vision to a blur. I can't even speak her name without getting caught in my throat. I reach out and gently wrap my hand around hers. It's limp, lifeless, cold. I take my hand back. I loved her, but I couldn't save her. I've never felt so weak in my entire life. Try as I might, I can't even bring myself to stand. All sensations other than absolute dread has left me. I can't bear to look at her like this anymore. I jam my eyes shut and try to fill my mind with memories of her. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.png. Happy thoughts.jpg. Montage time. Or should I say slideshow time, because this is all pictures. Damn. Can we get an F in the chat, boys? Can we get an F in the chat? Damn, it seems like letting someone out of the hospital so soon after they tried to off themselves was a bad idea. Yeah, yeah, maybe. But just maybe it was a bad idea. It's like, oops, you caught. It's like we caught us lacking, boys. We caught us lacking. We hold this L. But I'm just saying, MC should probably just sue the hospital. They clearly did not follow protocol. Bro, I like how the whole time we just had the live Natsuki reaction in the top right. You live and you learn. Wait. Hey, we don't live and learn around here. We die. That's it. Knock. 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 They're not gonna shut up if I don't answer. Ah. I slowly rise from my bed and make my way downstairs. Making my way through the hood, just sipping this yak. Rather blow dudes with a gat singing. Reaching the door, I open it. Monika stood outside, Yuri and Sayori in tow. They all look solemnly at me. Stalin? Don't even bother. I don't want to know. You missed it. The funeral, Stalin. It was today. What? I had no idea. Natsuki's funeral? The one chance to see her, say my goodbyes. Gone. I need a minute. I dragged myself into the kitchen, just in time to vomit into the trash can. I'm fucking pathetic. I couldn't even make it to the funeral of the girl I loved. I couldn't even get out of bed. I couldn't even save her. It's like, man, MC really has a hero complex. Stalin? I wiped my mouth with my sleeves, slamming the can lid shut. Stalin? I'm so sorry. What for? You, having to go through this. Everything you saw. I brushed past her on the way back upstairs to my room. I can hear the other girls rushing up the stairs. You know we'll always be here for you. At the club. Are you coming? I need to go back there. I know I do. Natsuki would have wanted me to. And I can't fail her again. I guess. Well, we suspended club activities for now. It'll just be a place to talk for a few days. Also, Yuri, what the fuck are you doing in here? You basically caused all of this. So you have the gall to be around it, my mans, at this time? Unbelievable. You okay with that? I nod. Sayori fidgets uncomfortably, tears welling up in her eyes. I can tell she wants to say something. I understand, Sayori, you were like jealous and everything, but we still cool. Yuri, I have no idea why you're still here. Yuri's there to enjoy the fruits of her labor. Oh man. It's like, Yuri really is a bitch. Sayori rushes towards me, pulling me into a deep embrace. I stumble back, nearly tripping over. She begins crying into my shoulder. Stalin, I'm so sorry. I awkwardly pat her on the back to comfort her, but it does nothing. A long silence ensues, broken only by Sari's stifled sobs. Eventually, she breaks away, wiping her face. He's been arrested. Apparently for more than what he did to her. It wasn't your fault. There was nothing you could have done. Nothing I could have done? Nothing I could have fucking done? I could have done so much more. I could have stayed with her at the doctor's. Didn't they literally tell you to go sit in the waiting room? No, you couldn't have. I could have been there to comfort her. I could have told her that I loved her more. I mean, yeah, true, but I mean, like, you did, like, fuck her 3 times in, like, 5 days, so I think that was good enough. He could have not been a little bitch. Yeah, true. MC is a bitch, he's a pussy. I could have convinced her to go to the cops. That's probably what you should have done in the first place. That if she did, she'd be free of him. She'd be safe. Or, well, or maybe, MC, hear me out. Maybe Natsuki could not have been so fucking retarded as to believe what Yuri said. Maybe Natsuki should have trusted you more. And none of this would have happened. There. I said it. I may be a Natsuki simp, but you gotta admit, she was pretty retarded. She'd be happy. But now, she never will be. And nor will I. I can feel the tears welling up in my eyes again. I need to get away from this. I need help. I need sleep. I need Natsuki. I need to be with her. I need... Stalin. Don't. All of you. Please. Just leave. Get out! I'll be at the club tomorrow. I need some time alone. Yuri wants to protest, but I glare at her, glassy-eyed. She doesn't back down. Well, it's a Yuri moment. Prepare for a Yuri moment. Well, I'm sorry, Stalin. But that Yuri moment. Yuri, come on. Stalin needs some space. Monika, you can't tell me what to do. Number 5. He clearly needs someone to speak to, and I know how to help him. Yuri, he just wants to be alone. Why is that so hard to understand? He doesn't know what he wants. Only I know what he wants. And you do? Yuri rushes Monika, but Sayuri jams herself between them, trying to retain the long-lost peace. Stop it! I know exactly what he needs. Oh no, Yuri's going psycho mode. She's going sicko mode. You don't know anything, Yuri. Now that Natsuki's gone, you just want to swoop in and take him while he's vulnerable. Guys, stop! I saw the pictures you sent him. You're disgusting. My head is spinning. I can't focus. Stumbling back against the wall, I slide down to the floor, watching the fight wearily. How dare you? Bruh. Hey, Monika, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Put that hoe in her place. Yuri stumbles to her knees, dazed and confused. Monika, fist still raised in the air, freezes on the spot as everyone's eyes locked onto her. Oh God. Yuri, I'm sorry. Yuri pulls herself to her feet, eyeing Monika scathingly and starts striding towards her. Instead of making a move, she shoves past her and straight out the door. Monika does a good thing impossible! Hey, That's why exit music is such a great mod. That's why it's the greatest mod, because it somehow takes Monika, someone who's incapable of doing any good, and actually makes her do something good. Name another mod that has done anything close to that. I'll wait. I'll wait a million years. 10 million years. I wait forever, and I can wait till the inevitable heat death of the universe. You will never be able to name another mod that can do that. I have no words. Sayuri, weeping, rushes out too. To catch up or to leave, I don't know. Monika, left alone with me, begins muttering to herself. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry, Stalin. Being the last girl to leave, Monika slams the door behind her. And I'm alone with my thoughts once again. Amar Fadi did a good thing with Monika. Well, I mean, I literally know nothing about that mod, so... But if you say so, that means Amar Fadi must be like the second greatest mod ever made. But from what I know, everybody fucking hates it. I don't know why! All I know is that people really hate it for some reason. May as well put this time to good use. From my drawer, I pull out a sheet of paper and a pen and I start to write. Off to the club. Club time. Morning. This is it. My first day back at the club. Hopefully... Wait, what was I? Hopefully my... Hey, I see what you did there. I make my way to the bathroom. Oh god. I haven't cleaned up. Her dry blood still specks the tiles. Broken glass spread along the floor. I hear it crunch beneath my shoes as I make my way to the sink and splash my face with water from the tap. Facing the mirror, I take a good long look at myself. Look at you. Amar Fadi is like drinking straight ethanol. Alright, that actually sounds pretty interesting. I'll check out Amar Fadi one day, but from what I know, there isn't like a direct download link. It's kind of like an exit music situation. You kind of have to like know a guy who knows a guy who has the mod or something to give it to you, give you the download link. You're disgusting. This is your fault. But yeah, I'll have to go searching for it. But one day, I will play Amar Fadi on this channel. You should have done more. You should have called the police as soon as she confirmed your suspicions. But you didn't, because he was out of town and things were going well between the two of you. You were lazy and didn't want to deal with the hassle. You disgust me. You fucking idiot. It's your fault she's dead. It's your fault. It's your fucking fault. I can't take it anymore. I leave the bathroom, the tap's still running. Back in my room, my uniform lays waiting for me. I get changed quickly and ready to go. Taking one last look around, I make my way downstairs and out the door. This is it. This is it. School is hell. Of course, I had teachers and students alike reaching out, offering me someone to talk to should I need it. False sympathy. That's what it is. And I hate it. Regardless, I think going to school was worth it. I can go back to the literature club. I strayed a long way from literature at this point. Amen, brother, amen. I opened the clubroom door. This isn't right. Oh, Stalin. How are you doing? We're all here for you, you know. Monika gives me a weak smile. I understand where she's coming from. But false sympathy is the last thing I want. I can't help but feel drawn to the closet. Of course, to the closet. Knowing full and well that if I step foot there, I'll break down entirely. I sit near the corner of the room, next to the entrance to the club. Stalin? Are you okay? I nodded to say, are you alright? He's like, no, I'm not fucking alright. One of the things that EMR did that I liked was the note Natsuki left after she topped herself. I mean, yeah, there's that. But I still hate the way that she did it. It's like, it made no sense at all. It's like, well, because, I mean, think about it. Like, her dad was arrested. He was essentially out of her life up until the time she turns 18, right? He's gotten arrested for, like, attempted arson and vandalism and breaking and entering and all that. That's at least a few months before they even go to trial for that. So it's like in that time, she only has to wait like 6 weeks to turn 18. She can go, get out of town, be completely, start a new life, be completely rid of everything. But for some reason, she feels like she has to like go to the police or something, give her statement, even though she doesn't. So it's like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. I gotta kill myself. Yeah, and the way she did it was bad. Yeah, the way she did, like I made a tweet about this earlier where I was like, I said I saw someone on Twitter mention like, how the ending like broke them or whatever, and I was like, I don't know about y'all, but that was the funniest thing I had seen in a while. Was that image right there? I still have it saved on here too. But anyways, I feel like I should stop rambling about EMR while we're this close to the end of the mod. I should at least try and finish this. I nodded at Sayori, trying to politely get her away from me. I don't want anyone's sympathy. I could feel my vision being blurred by tears. I hang my head down to avoid anyone noticing, jamming my eyes shut. Stalin? Are you sure? Stalin, please say something. I'm fine. My fucking voice broke. I feel a hand on my shoulder. I want to jerk away, but what's the point? Her hand lifts my chin. You'll be okay, Stalin. Time heals all wounds. Being cursed to constantly talk about EMR. Bruh, have you seen the EMR troll that goes into my comments section whenever I talk about exit music or Redux? It's the funniest thing ever. Like, the dude will get into legitimate arguments in the comments section with other people about why Redux is like the greatest mod ever made. It's like I'm right, you're wrong. Redux is the best. Trust me, you just have to go scroll through those, man. It is hilarious. Specifically the April Fool's video I posted. He left like 20 comments on that. It's like that was something else. That was something else. But shout out to that dude, man. Was it like Jack's Minister or something like that? I don't know. But anyway, shout out. Yeah, you seen him? Yeah, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. All right. I can't hide my disgust in no words. Do they honestly believe what they're saying? The love of my life has been ripped away from me. I can feel the tears falling over my cheeks. Things aren't fucking okay. She's gone. Don't you get that? Always just so disposable that you just don't give a shit. I lay my head down onto my arm, supported by the desk. I didn't mean to snap. I can't help but feel even worse. Fine then. I'll leave you alone, jerk. Sayori, you realize what he's going through, right? Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean... That's enough. It's okay, Sayori. I understand. This is almost as sad as the sight of our friend. Don't bring that up. Don't. Please. I beg of you. I don't want to be reminded of the detail in that. Now I'm reminded of it. Great, great. Thanks for bringing it up. I can't handle this. Yeah, I can't handle the Sayonara fanfiction either. I need to see the closet. One last time. Thank you for, by the way, for reminding me that existed. Well, you should be thanking Fit, because I went to the various artists' website, because whenever they release a mod, they always link to their website. I went to the Us tab just to, see, how many people they have working, in their dev team. And all their profiles have, hyperlinks in the pictures that you could click on or redirects. And, Fitz, the dude who made me and you, uh, his actually linked directly to that fan fiction. So the only reason I even made a video on that is because of Fit. I read like half of it and I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm just gonna start over and I'm gonna press record all one take and just upload it straight to YouTube. Don't edit anything. Just make a thumbnail. That's it. And that's what I did, and I uploaded it to the second channel. And now the second channel exists. So it was worth it. I enter, dropping my bag to the floor. The rest of her mango collection is still there. I never did take them back to our house. Closed the door behind me, looking out the club room. Under that windowsill, I met the true Natsuki. Worst 25 minutes of my life. Well, imagine me sitting there actually reading that. That was worse for me. The one I fell in love with. I crumbled to the floor near the window. I can't control the tears any longer. I just want her back. Damn. Stalin? Oh, you've personally read it. Okay, okay. So you feel my pain. You felt my pain. It's nearly the end of the day. We need to go soon. Monika stood above me, trying to talk to me. I'm pretty much unresponsive. Sighing, she outstretches her arm in my direction, offering to pull me up. I reluctantly stand up on my own accord, ignoring her helping hand. Sayori's already gone home. Oh. If you want, I'll take you home. I just want to make sure you recover, Stalin. Oh, he's gonna recover all right. You just might not like where he recovers. This is horrible. And we all hate seeing you go through this. It's why we're trying our best to help. You don't need to. Stalin, please don't tell me you're considering. You know. I'll have to let the school know. I'm not. I'm fine living with this. I deserve it. Stalin, why? Why are you blaming yourself? Because it was my fault. I should have called the cops as soon as I knew for sure what was going on. I didn't because he was away or something. And we were enjoying the time we had. I had the perfect opportunity to give her a better life and I fucking blew it. And now, Natsuki's dead. I'm rotting in the worst hell I could possibly think of. Stalin, this isn't okay. You can't live like this. Come on, let's go. I'll walk home with you. I need to use the bathroom first. Fine. I'll be waiting outside, okay? We exit the clubroom together, without another word. She takes a seat on one of the benches in the hallway. In the bathroom, I move into one of the stalls. It's almost as bad as going to Bristol. It's like, bro, Bristol, that's in Tennessee, right? I think there's a Bristol, Virginia? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's so bad about that place. It's like, Then again, never been there. I can't say from experience. So, if you say so. I drop my bag to the floor inside and unzip it. Bristol in the UK. Oh, okay. There's a Bristol in the UK? It's like pretty much the only like UK cities I know are like Yorktown or Gloucester or something like that. I drop my bag to the floor inside and unzip it. I look for my poem buried deep within it. Exit music. So there we were together, a white room by a window, where the sun came through. No matter the outcome, no matter the cost, I wanted nothing but the best for you. Your tiny hands, your crazy kitten smile, everything was perfect if only for a short while, because it all came crashing down because you had to leave. And now that you're gone, there's nothing left. I didn't try my best, and now we paid the price. Into my life comes the darkness there's nowhere left to hide. Yo, he said the name of the mod. Oh, he said it. Yeah. Let's see. In my heart, in my mind, the places that you used to reside, lays an overbearing silence caused by your absence. This is all on me. How could I let this happen? Guilt holds me like a phantom. Regret drags me like a storm, calling out an urge I am helpless to resist. In my darkest hour, whatever happens next. I really messed up everything. I can't bear my conscious wailing. It toils with my sanity. I run to the back and cover my ears to my deepest depths, but it's the loudest sound I'll ever hear. Maybe a deep dive to face my fears will help me get back to your arms. 2 feet below the surface, I can still make out your wavy face. And if I could just reach you, maybe I could leave this place. He couldn't believe how easy it was. He ran and took a leap of faith. Splash. Problems do have solutions, you know. A lifetime of fucking things up, fixed in one determinate crash. I'll see you in the next life. A swallow. I'm gonna have to make this quick. I exit the bathroom, note in hand. Monika must have known something is up, because she stands up at once and approaches me. Stalin, what's that? It's something I wrote last night. You mind letting me read it? Sure, go ahead. I let go of the note, letting it drift towards the floor, towards her. She bends down to pick it up and returns to her seat on the bench to read. A couple of minutes pass, her eyes fixated on the paper. By the time she finished reading it, she stares up at me with glassy eyes, like she's on the verge of tears. But she doesn't even have time to mutter my name, like I'm sure she would have, because I'm already out the door, bolting out of the school. Stalin! I hear that echo from behind me as I sprint out into the street and out of her sight. It stopped raining. At this point, it's the adrenaline that's carrying me to my destination. I know where I'm going, but I need to make sure I don't run into anyone. Not far now. I hear a siren blare out from a couple blocks away. Sounds like Monika's let them know about me. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm here. I'm here, I'm queer, let's get it. I stand in the middle of the bridge and stare out over the water. Oh, they're using the EMR bridge. Not the one from the original exit music. That's gonna take a long walk off a short cliff. Exactly. I try to control my breathing and stopping, but it's no use. I failed her. If I could have done things differently, I would have. But I can't, and now the girl I loved is gone. Forever. I drop to my knees, gripping the railing with one hand. I lift my head, looking out at the vast body of water. I bring myself to my feet. An intense wave of clarity stops my sobbing. Hold my breath for a moment, letting out a shaky sigh. I step up onto the ledge. This is what has to happen. I was doomed from the start. There's not much else I can do now, but... Stalin! My eyes lock onto Monika, rushing towards me. Looks like she found me. I inch my heel closer to the edge. Stalin, don't! She reaches out to grab me. Monika desperately holds onto the lapels of my jacket while I give feeble resistance. I'm tugged forward, collapsing onto the concrete. Stalin, listen to me. I'm not letting you go. Not for a second. Just, please. Don't do this. Let us talk it out. Stalin, this isn't a solution to what happened, Stalin. This is only gonna make everything worse. It was better having EMR having Sayuri at the end instead of Monika. Well, I mean, yeah, but that was mostly because Sayuri is basically like the best character in that entire mod. So that's why it was better. But I feel like in the original Exit music, it fits perfectly having Monika be the one do this, because she has like that whole redemption arc thing. And I feel like at the end of everything, she actually ends up being like the second best character in this entire mod. Of course, next to Natsuki, of course. But yeah, that's why Exit music is the greatest mod, because it makes Monika they made Monika redeemable. Not many mods can say they've done that. Do you understand? Stalin, this isn't how your story ends. Please. Wipe the remaining tears from my cheeks. I managed to rise to my feet, gripping the railing for support. My entire body is trembling. I feel completely numb. Look at me, Stalin. Please, you can't do this. I meet Monika's gaze for a moment. Seeing the tears welling in the corners of her eyes sends a sharp pain through my chest. Stalin, you're not thinking of the bigger picture. Sayuri, you know what'll happen to her if she loses you. I know you know, Stalin. You really want that? You can't. It's like, damn, a good Monika redemption arc. Hey, that's just another point for Exit music. And Yuri? Oh, no, she fucked up there. Monika was doing good. Monika was doing good, but God only knows what she would do. Why should I care? She's like a chunk of the reason. Whoa, hey. Monika, let's go back, please. It's like, Monika, you almost did it, but you just had to fuck up right there. Monika takes a hold of my hand, pulling us away from the rail. We all love you, Stalin. We'll always be here for you, no matter what. I release my grip from the railing, following Monika's lead. Oh, well, yeah. Just keep flashing. Just keep flashing Natsuki on the screen for a split second. Oh. Pushing with all the energy I have, I take Monika by the shoulders and shove her back as hard as I can. She loses her grip onto me, stumbling and nearly falling onto the concrete. Monika realizes what's happening. She lets out a scream and scrabbles to her feet. This must be done. It's the only escape from everything. I can't control my actions anymore. I'm coming, Natsuki! I sprint towards the rail, vaulting myself over. As I begin my journey down, I remember the times Natsuki and I had spent together. Everyone in the club games ends themselves after MC does the deed. Well, I mean, that's what happens in Exit Music Redux 2. Our first time reading together. When she first told me she liked my poems. Baking together. Ah, good times. Good times. When she told me she loved me. All of it. Being able to tell her the same, see the look on her face, pure happiness. I'm reminded of the sensation of weightlessness. Almost like right now. Now I'm gonna see her again. Natsuki, if you can hear me, I will see you in the next life. This was the right choice. I did what? Cue exit music. And with MC sticking down, down into the ocean, we can conclude the story of Doki Doki exit music. Can we get an F in the chat for my mans? The chills are real. They are indeed. They are. You know what I can say? This is one of the few mods that still gets to me. Even 4 years later. I mean, it's one of the few mods that gets to me in general. It's me right here, man. In my stone cold heart. It's like being able to finally play it for the first time personally. It's an honor. And I'm glad that y'all are here. Be with me on this ride, on this journey. As Natsuki flashes in the mind of MC, and he sinks down to the bottom of the ocean. And we still have this live Natsuki reaction in the top right. Oh man. Oh, this is new. They actually have Natsuki's face on the screen, man. I like this. I like this. Can't wait for exit music Redux. Hey, bro. I can't wait for it either. It's gonna come out in 2023. I'll admit that is pretty cool right there. That is pretty cool. And at that, we can officially conclude Doki Doki exit music. Of course, shout out to Oliver Norton, even if he did make that shitty Redux version. He still made the original. Yeah, that subtle change, man. Yeah. I like it, man. I liked it. Adds a little bit of flair to that ending scene right there. Alright, can we just shout out Sven, man? You know he retired recently? I wish him nothing but the best in his retirement. But he made the music, he made all of that shit. And trust me, it was the best part of EMR. And I definitely like the covers for this mod as well. Join the Wretched Team Discord server. Bro, is Wretched Team even gonna be around in like a year? Bro, their website has done gone down, and I have no idea why. First I thought it was just like an April Fool's prank, but that's just been down for like 9 days. And of course, there's the phone screen. Oh, well, there's literally nothing here. Great. That's perfect. Can I do anything? Nope. Oh, that's it. I'm clicking around. No, can't do anything. Well, anyways, comrades. Flip it back to here. I feel like it was just as good as I remembered it. Maybe even better this version. But, hey, it's 2:20. And, well, I have to get up early tomorrow. And this has been a great stream. This really has. And I thank y'all for coming out and, sitting back, watching me play this. I really appreciate it. And, well, as always, until next time, so long, comrades. As I'll be playing, I don't know what I'll be playing, but something. Probably a Marfati.
I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi. I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi.